Hey guys, on here to talk about my book. Of course, I'm going to do a long form video. I rarely do long form videos. Part of the reason I never did long form videos was because they're really hard to get views. But I was like, you know what? You might as well start putting them out there and seeing how many views you can get. And so that's what I'm doing now. I'm on here now and I'm talking about my concept of my book. I'm not going to give away the name. I'm not going to give away names, but I am going to give away like what inspired me. Well, because lots of people don't know, even though I've said it in my videos, I'm going to say it. Okay. I think a person that's inspired me has to be J.R.R. Tolkien or C.S. Lewis. I think C.S. Lewis because I've read the books. J.R.R. Tolkien because I feel like my story very much it doesn't mirror his story at all, but it's got a feel that gives you the Tolkien vibe, should I say. Something I'm really excited about in this story is I think the transitions. There's so many transitions there is a darkness, then a brightness, then another darkness, then another brightness. There's so much that you just can't tell here. It's such a big, it's got so much to it. Something that, there is to give it words like this, there's a hidden darkness that you have to, that has to be undone. There is an unknown in my story, but there's also a known that is the ultimate truth. By saying that, I'm not trying to confuse readers and sound like Aristotle, but there is a really big story, really big reason to my story. Okay, now the ultimate story, the ultimate conclusion kind of is right being made, or wrong being made right. Should I say not right being made wrong? Wrong being made right. That's what the ultimate X factor. That's the ultimate thing. Wrong being made right. Is there death? I can't lie and say no. Is there death of people you might like? I can't lie and say no. But there is a hopefulness to it through the darkness. So you see darkness when you read the first two-ish chapters, or the first chapter. Then there seems to be like a light. Then darkness again, because it's a whole different story. But of course the same story, but a lot different. There's so much transition, but it is so necessary. And it may sound crazy, but it's really needed. So there's bloodshed. There is revenge, anger, pride. There is the ultimate, what love truly is. The cost of mistakes. There's so many things here that you want your readers to understand without giving them too much before it is right there. I want to wait to give out like the names of my country, the name of my book. I want to wait before I give the names out of my characters. I want to wait for these things because I feel like it's important for now to wait for that. Of course, all my locations, all my characters, everything is totally set in stone. Everything is figured out there. But I think I'm going to wait a little bit there. And of course, as I go through my book, there will be probably minor changes I make. The ultimate story, though, is going to stay like it is. And again, I'm so excited about this, and I want y'all guys to ask questions. I truly do. I want y'all to ask questions about everything. Whether that be, who's my favorite character? Of course, I can't give you the name right now. Is my favorite character the main character? Is my favorite character the villain? Different things like that. So, I would love y'all guys to comment, subscribe, join me in this journey. This is Sawyer's Take, and we are growing.